Ayman Khan here for Seconds Out with the one and only Aqib Fiaz in Liverpool, heading into his fight with Reece Bellotti this weekend. First of all, Aqib, how are you doing, sir?
I'm all good, Ames. How you doing, brother? You okay?
Not bad, all the better for speaking to yourself. Reece Bellotti, look, interesting fight when this fight was first thought about and mooted about and then signed over the dotted line. What is it in Reece that you see that gives you the confidence to be getting the win against Reece this weekend?
Not so much what I see in Reece, more of what I see in myself and what I believe I'm capable of. He's someone who's been there and done it all. So he's someone that I watched as well growing up. So these are the kind of fights I'm excited to be in. Testing myself against the best and hopefully get the win. Yeah.
In terms of then looking at the scope on yourself, where do you feel skill for skill wise you are at this sort of level? Do you feel that you're a level above what Reece has already accomplished in the game?
Obviously, like you were saying yesterday, I've never really boxed at that level, but it doesn't mean I'm not that level. Saturday night I show that I can be and that and above. Nothing really matters, does it, until you're in there. We can say what we want, what we think, but on Saturday night hopefully I show more. I'm more than ready.
Do you feel you're being a little bit underestimated by one, the boxing public, and two, Reece more importantly?
Yeah, quite possibly. To be honest with you, Reece is someone that I watched growing up as a young lad, coming through the amateur ranks. So, if they're overlooking me and thinking, oh, he can't punch or he's not this, he's not that, it's a big mistake. But I don't think he would do that, to be honest with you, because he's professional, he's done it before, he's been there and done it all. I feel like if people are overlooking me, it's more of a drive for me, and it has been a drive for me during this camp. Yeah, so I'm ready and I'm looking forward to it.
A lot of people are circling this fight in particular on the undercard and saying this is the fight of the night, potential show stealer of the night. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like your two styles are going to gel well to be something that'll be a highlight come the end of the year?
Yeah, of course. I think our styles will gel well, and this fight's going to be a great fight for the fans. I've had. People are always excited in and around, our area and stuff. And Team Fiaz, people that come and support me. But this time I've had people that aren't, my people and my fans. People, actual just genuine boxing fans. Really excited about your fight. We're there on Saturday. It's a good feeling, and I'm excited. I've always wanted to be here. So inshallah on Saturday night, get to prove that I belong at this level, and we'll hopefully be in more fights like this year.
You get the win as you plan to do this weekend. Where does it put you? What level are you at next?
I'm then mandatory for the British title, hopefully, and hopefully we can get that secured. But all eyes and all focus on Saturday night.
Just moving on to a couple of things. Obviously, your stablemate Jack Catterall is in against Jorge Linares. Look, a lot of people are saying Jorge might not be what he used to be, but still, Jack Catterall's got to be on his P's and Q's if he wants to win at the weekend. Yeah,
of course. Jack's obviously everyone's talking about this next fights and whatever, and big fights that he could potentially be in. But throughout this camp, Jack's always said, listen, I don't want to talk about any of them. I want to just focus on this fight. So, he's treated this fight like a world title fight. And on Saturday, hopefully, I think we'll see, one of the best versions of Jack Catterall and a great win, yeah.
I can appreciate, obviously, that Jack's got his mind on this one specifically. Boxing fans have got their mind on that Taylor rematch. A lot of people saying that he won that first fight. Do you feel that's in the offing for him, that fight can eventually happen?
Most probably will. And it's a big fight down the line, but obviously it doesn't matter, like you said, for me as well, like you said, what's next? It doesn't really matter unless you get the win on Saturday. So we're both focused and we're both just ready to do our jobs on Saturday night, yeah.
What type of fight do you think this one will be as well?
Jack and Linares. Yeah. I think it'll be a good fight. I think it'll be, both of them are highly skilled, highly skilled, very highly experienced. But I do think it'll go inside the distance, the fight, yeah.
Focus on another member of your gym, that being Chantal Cameron, defends against Katie Taylor again in the rematch. Were you in the gym thinking that Katie would take the rematch with Chantal?
Yeah, it was in the contract. I always expected him to take it. Just where, how, and what way, and them sort of things will come into mind and to play. But it's going to be a good fight. You saw the first fight; it was a classic, and hopefully. This time I won't be fighting the week after, so we can go out and enjoy and hopefully get the win with Chantal as well. Yeah, she's been looking great in the gym, and it's mad, isn't it? Now she's a favourite going into this fight, even though we've been saying it for years. So she's looking well. She's looking good in the gym, and same outcome for us on the 25th of November.
So to Chantal, I'll say it to you as well. Look, she won. Should it have been in maybe not Northampton, she said, but maybe Manchester, somewhere more local to her?
Most probably, yeah. But it don't always work like that. Boxing's boxing. And the politics of boxing are always in the way of things like that. So, not ideal, but listen, a ring's a ring and a fight's a fight, so it doesn't matter.
There were points in that fight where she was brawling with Katie, and you'd think that maybe brawling with Katie wouldn't favour her, but she seemed to have the upper hand. So I said to Jamie as well, like, is letting her off the leash and let her brawl like in her favour too, that she could maybe beat Katie all ends up when they have the rematch, not just in a boxing sense.
Yeah, of course. Chantel, when she first walked into our gym, we all kind of said that she's got the style to beat Katie Taylor. She's got that's her style. Sometimes Jamie's had to get her to box a little bit to win fights or to do different things. Speak of the devil. But it's obviously, that's her style first and foremost. She's a pressure fighter. She likes to have it. That's the way to beat Katie Taylor, and she'll do the same again.
Okay, finally, before I bring it back to yourself, you're one of the younger gentlemen in the boxing game, so I'd like to get your opinion on this. KSI versus Tommy Fury happened last week, and look, a lot of people saying this is damaging boxing, it's taken away from boxing. What's your take on it? Do you enjoy it?
You know what? In fact, I've never really enjoyed the Misfits stuff before, but I can't lie, I did tune in on Saturday.
Right.
I tuned in on Saturday. And to be quite honest with you, I don't think it's letting down boxing. It's actually big. It's big for boxing, I've got like my younger cousins and little, my little brother and his friends and stuff asking us, can we log in on your DAZN to watch the Tommy Fury? And I'm thinking, you've never asked me to watch my fights, never mind fucking Tommy Fury. It's good for boxing. I think more people watching, more people subscribing to DAZN, so more eyes on us. In fact, the only thing probably letting it down was probably the judging, really. I thought that's all right, really.
Your cousins, your family members who are younger, are they inspired by boxing because not only yourself, but maybe more so because of KSI with Tommy Fury?
I don't think they're inspired by boxing through Tommy Fury and KSI. I think they just enjoy the hype and enjoy the build-up and enjoy the characters moreover, really. But it is what it is, isn't it? More people interested in boxing, really, so it doesn't matter to be honest.
I'll bring it back to yourself. What happens on Saturday night?
I get the win. Do whatever it takes. They're more than ready. I put the work in camp, so I'm ready to put on a show.
All the best for the weekend. Thanks for speaking to SecondsOut. Much appreciated.